everybody, and welcome to a very quick little live stream there from the Pot Squatch here, my friends. Um, Simply put, this one is on basically just a quick statement to the load of crap that legalization is in Canada and what we have. So, Justin Trudeau's government has simply put, created what we call legalization now into place. And I saw a meme the other day. It was the inspiration for that. Half of it is shown on the thumbnail for this, but it's like Justin Trudeau dressed up as a little wigger coming in, and he's like, "Okay, hey guys, so I'm selling weed now, so you got to buy it off me, okay?" Which was quite hilarious to me. And I mean, let's be frank. So everyone around the world who may be watching who's not here in Canada or people in Canada, it's coming out now, what we've been all talking about. It's like all the large companies, and we've traced it back now. We've traced the money back and who's owning things. And it's like the actual organized crime syndicates of Canada and internationally are the ones who own most of our legal licenses, because it costs $3 to $6 million to start a small licensed farm. And that was when it was first introduced, like a little over a year ago. And so we're surprised now to find out that the people who we're calling the legal ones are the black market. The Canadian government is trying to sell it on, killing the black market. What they've done is they've pushed out all the what's up, Dean? All the hard-working people of an industry, the caring people of an industry within the cannabis industry of Canada, the ones that grew the BC bud, the ones across country who have fought for plant people's rights, and they're labeling them the black market, when they're really, in actuality, your neighbor, the family people down the street, good people, hard-working farmers there to help you, whether you're buying for medicinal or recreational. And we've deemed these people in Canada the black market, the dangerous ones, when the actual fucking truth is all the licensed billion-dollar companies that are being evaluated as astronomically high numbers. Some of them are anywhere from $30 to $108 billion or more. Annually speaking, the industry's nowhere worth that in terms of a national scope. Once we're allowed to export, it becomes an international thing, and more countries are legal, then good morning, squatching range 85. But it's like once more countries avail and we can export, maybe the industries are going to be evaluated that. But I mean, so all these companies are being evaluated at an extremely astronomically high rate. And they are the enemy. They're corporate greed weed. But the fact of the matter is just know everyone out there who's watching, who's not in Canada, we don't have legalization. Legalization in basic function means truth. It means freedom, acceptance, and a new way sociologically for mindsets to exist, for intersocial relations and beliefs to exist. And a place where people who've spent their lives growing pot and selling pot and taking care of people, and that's the only thing that was a technical crime they did to exist. It's like, I mean, I come from Canada. I come from a long family of farmers. And the fact of the matter is it's just another thing to farm. I mean, if anything, if you look at certain things of like dairy, and a lot of my family members are dairy farmers, contributing to cancer, that's pretty bad. But all these real farmers have been deemed criminals under the current legalization and have not been allowed. The backbone of the Canadian true weed industry, where all of the development was coming from and the amazing strains, has been cut out. I would say that some people do. In countries that have, to be honest with you, at least in terms of state law that's been implemented in most of the United States in terms of their state laws, even though it's just a state, not a federal legalization. They're light years ahead of us as Canada. I grew up and I became the grower and, weed voice that I am in my country, loving weed and doing that. But I did it at a time where we were always the more liberal ones. And to sit here and say that the legalization that I've spent decades fighting for, that came to be, is retarded. It is a set of draconian law-based laws, or that's redundant, but draconian, it's a draconian law system to control and cut out the backbone of an industry. So the government can come and try to take in and do something it has no business doing. They're idiots. Okay, get ready. Here's some of the points that you'll find quite amusing. The Canadian government has been intercepting their own shipments and destroying them because they smelled like weed. Fucking idiots. Seriously? You spend a year and then take an extra half a year and you can't even figure out how to get pot through your own fucking government fucking system. None of us ever had that issue because we used our brains. It's astounding to me that that is an actual thing. I remember reading that and I looked into it. I called some of my friends at the post office who are quite high up, and it's true. We've spent the last 30 years sending pot through our postal system without really a lot of issues. Not only does the government sell out in 12 to 48 hours, depending on where you are, they can't even get their own damn dope shipments through their own branch government that posts their own shit. This is just the everlasting testament proof to why maybe the Canadian government needs to just say, hey, because like none of me and my kind, us peoples of the weird world of Canada, who are the ones who have the international reputation of growing and doing what we do, care about paying tax. We're like, hey, baby, it's all good, man. Like me, you want to charge me some tax? That's cool. Let's pay. Hey, puppy, I'm talking to people internationally about things. We're okay to pay tax. You know, we're all right with that. We prefer that. You know, it'd be nice to actually be able to just, you know, be considered, you know, a farmer and a businessman. But, you know, they cut out the whole industry and just made it about themselves. And they're just fucking up left, right, and center. I mean, how long has it been since October 17th? A couple weeks in a day or two. And they're already fucking up this bad in this many ways. I mean, it's a fucking joke. It's hysterical to me in actual truth. It is. I mean, I was upset about it earlier on, but it's quite funny. I'm probably going to, you know, keep this one short and probably tune out very shortly. Does anyone have any questions in terms of, you can be a Canadian asking or an international person asking about legalization in Canada, the laws, and what's been happening? And if not, I'll just say goodnight. But if you have a question, ask it now. Or else I'm tuning out and saying, peace out, motherfuckers. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Excuse me. Well, Raymond, it is more legal now under quote-unquote supposed legalization, which I call prohibition 2.0, than it was when it was illegal. And that's just a joke. I mean, that just, it's at least at minimum an oxymoron. So anyway, everybody, much love. I will talk to you soon. I just need to get that out and talk about that right now. So thank you for listening, my friends. Thank you for listening, Pot Squatches. Peace the fuck out.